Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How's it going? Um, so I posted that last video about the phone call that my parents actually received from US Xpress, claiming they can't get a hold of me. And I talked, y'all want to know more, you can go see that video. I'll try to leave a link in the description. But I I talked about where I was gonna bring the truck back tonight. And I just wanted to kind of talk more about that. That video is getting kind of long, so I kind of want to talk more about it. And I'm gonna do the 1 month update video. So first things first, I'll do the update. This is what I was gonna make a video about before I made that video and received that information and all that happened. Um, so I'm gonna kind of forget about that and do the 1 month review. So I started what was it, the 25th of November, the day before Thanksgiving. So I took my first load, went up to Ohio, and all that. So I got my orientation video. Y'all want to see it? You can go look through my videos and find it. As far as 1 month goes, everything went very well, in my opinion. They were pretty easy to work with. They seemed pretty helpful. It kind of seemed like anytime I got into a bind or like in an area where I had to sit a little bit or wait, it seems like they did what they could to get me out of that area and then got me a really good load to make up for it. So I appreciated that. Um, I haven't really looked at the numbers, but I believe for the month I made about $10,000 from November. It would be 24th or 25th. It's either 24th or 25th. It's day before Thanksgiving. Or would that be the 26th? Right around that area. 24th, 25th, 26th. Day before Thanksgiving to Christmas. I got home on December 24th. And that time, I made about $10,000. Um, Now there was about a 5 day period where I was home during that time. I stayed out for about a week, a little over a week with, after I headed out and got the truck and whatnot. Had to come home because of Central. I made that video as well. And I was home for about 5 days. And by that time, um, we had about almost 3 weeks till Christmas. I stayed out about a little over 2.5 weeks. And like I said, got home on Christmas Eve. Like I said, so all that time I made about $10,000. Truck did very well. Some people wanted to know more about the truck. If you go through US Xpress and you do the US Xpress lease program, the walkaway lease as they call it, you will be in a Freightliner Cascadia. You might be able to get lucky and do like a 2-year lease and get the older Cascadia Evolution, or you can get the new Cascadia, which is going to be the 3 to 4 year lease. So these are just the red Cascadias. Yes, US Xpress does have, you'll see like Peterbilts, Volvos, Internationals. Those are company drivers. You might see them, like somebody brought like an owner-operator brought their truck to US Xpress. But typically, it's, especially if you see a red truck, it's, and it's not a Freightliner, that's a company driver. Now, they do have Freightliner as like company trucks as well. But as far as lease, it's only red Freightliners. Trucks, like I said, they do 70 miles an hour. They are automatics. They do have the Lynx driver cam. The rear-facing camera, or the driver-facing camera, is disabled and covered up. I don't know if that's the same way for company drivers. I know it's that way for lease purchase. So, I never had any problems with the camera, by the way. Never had any problems with the camera. It did go off a few times. Never heard nothing about it. Overall, they seem to be like pretty like laid back about everything. One time I got a call or got a message to call somebody in safety. They gave me that person's name and number. I tried getting a hold of them. I left a voicemail, couldn't get a hold of them. Never heard nothing about it again. Like they never got back with me. Never heard nothing about it. Like I said, truck did very well. And more about the walkaway part of this lease. According to my contract and what they told me, this is a walkaway lease. We're going to really test this in the morning. I did say I was going to bring the truck tonight. It's actually going to be really early in the morning. My girlfriend's tired, my fiance's tired, and she don't feel like driving the 3 hours right now, or 6 hours really, round trip. So we're going to do it early in the morning. I actually got an interview at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so I got to be back in time. So we'll probably leave out about 4 o'clock in the morning. But it's supposed to be a walkaway lease. When you get on with US Xpress, you don't have a credit check. Now, of course, they have to get your social because of just, like legal reasons, I guess. Like whatever they got to do in the system and do the verifications and whatever. But they don't do a credit check. It's no money down. What they do is they take out money out of, so much every mile. I think it's 4 cents a mile for a bond deposit. They take out 9 cents per mile for your maintenance. And then I think they take out something else too, like for a reserve. I feel like there's something else. But those are the only two I can think of. So now, I have about close to $3,000 built up in these accounts. Between the two accounts, I have about $3,000 built up. I owe about $25 on the truck between being out since Christmas, because like I said, where I had COVID. I owe about $2,500. So I should get, because I'm returning the truck, I should get about, with change, about $400. I should get about $400 left, I think, if I've done the math on that right. But here's the thing: I have heard, and I don't know if y'all watch this guy's channel. If y'all ever watches me, I don't know if y'all see this guy's videos too. He's got a channel. The channel's called Life with Frank Nitty, Nitty. Funny ass dude. Like he's with USA Truck now, but he makes some pretty good videos. He's one of the guys I watched before I decided to come to US Xpress, to kind of like help make my decision. He said a lot of good things about it, but him and several other people, apparently they kind of give you a hard time about giving you that money. That's your money. You're supposed to get that money back. Apparently they give people a hard time about it. That's what I'm hearing. I guess we'll see. I've heard people saying that they return the truck and they return it in good condition and all that, and they've got, like $10,000 built up, and then they try to say, they try to make some reason they can't give them that money back, or some reason that they have to take out so much, all this like bunch of money, trying saying that they had to charge a recovery fee and a cleaning fee and this and that and the third, when there was no reason to charge that stuff. So I guess we'll see, but it's supposed to be just a walk-away lease. One thing I did find about my lease that I didn't like, and I knew this when I was signing up, I got told I could do a 2-year lease. But once I got to go pick out my truck, all they had was trucks that were 3-4 year leases. They had one truck that was a 3-year lease. All the rest of them, including the one I'm in, is a 4-year lease. And some of these trucks had almost 450,000 miles. I hate to tell you, I'm not doing a long lease like that with that many miles. That's why I got the truck I got. There was cleaner looking trucks, but they had 400-something thousand miles. Mine only had 320, I think. And that was more than I wanted. I was willing to do the longer lease for a low mile truck. But, so I kind of feel like I kind of got, I kind of got misconstrued there. Like I kind of got the wrong information or something. So yeah, I didn't care for that. And something I noticed, and I noticed this when I was signing the contract, but I didn't think much of it. You do a 4 year, for example, me. You do a 4 year lease, and at the end of the 4 years, you've got another 6 months you have to do and pay on the truck and whatnot. So it's really like longer, and that's the same way if it's a 2 year lease too. It's like you got another like 6 months, and that was the reason. I'm not trying to tell his story. That was the reason that Frank Nitti left on his. But like I said, go watch his videos. He made some really good videos, very informal and whatnot. And he, like I said, he's funny as hell too. Um, so I ain't saying nothing bad about him. Like I said, I really like his videos. I still watch his videos about USA Truck. Um, so that, for the most part, for my 1 month, everything went very well. Like I said, they were easy to work with. They were helpful. I got good loads. Got to see some cool places. I got to go to California. I didn't really care for California, but it was still cool. And they sent me from California all the way to Carolina. I mean, I took I-40 about as far as it'll go almost. So that was pretty cool. So as far as the 1 month, I didn't really have any complaints. A few odd and ends, but normal shit you're gonna do. I'm not really gonna bother to mention, because it's just normal stuff like waiting. Just normal stuff that's gonna happen in trucking, no matter who you're with. So that's the 1 month update. The problem I have is I really have a problem, and it really aggravates me that they felt the need to contact my parents because I missed one phone call from them. I missed one phone call. I was asleep. I was taking a nap. Like I said in the last video, having a problem with one of my tonsils. It's still real like swollen and big. It don't hurt. My throat don't hurt, but like, I'm still having a problem. So I went to the doctor. And they're saying that I might have to have it removed if these antibiotics don't work. And so taking that nap and then them calling me after I'd been trying to get a hold of them, and then getting a hold of my parents and calling my mom a liar because she said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking about the other John. I thought you were talking about my husband, John." Sorry, talking about my mom, talking about her husband, my dad. Um, and then realizing they were referring to me, and then she went, "Well, I don't think you're telling me the truth. I think you're lying to me about that. I think that was him. He just didn't want to talk to us." That's what they said. So I kind of have a problem with that. That really aggravates me. Like I said in the last video, I spent Friday, sent a couple messages. Saturday, I sent a message. Didn't bother Sunday. Monday, I sent a message. I got messages saying he was out of the office. Tuesday, got me. I didn't even really try to fool with it Tuesday. It was my birthday. I didn't want to fuck with it. But I got messages. He was out of the office. And then today, here's Wednesday. So that really kind of got on my nerves. Really got me bothered. So I'm actually in the truck. I'm finishing cleaning the truck out. I just got like some of my clothes and whatnot to get out. I already got the fridge and whatnot out. So bright and early in the morning, about probably 4 o'clock in the morning, we're going to roll out. And we're going to bring this truck back. And I'm going to try to get a hold of them again tonight, because I tried calling them earlier. Oh, excuse me. And they didn't answer. So, and I got a few choice words I got to say about them talking to my parents that way. There's no reason for it. And even threatening to get the police involved. Like, why? Like, what is going on that y'all feel the need to threaten to get the police involved? I've been updating you guys. I've been telling y'all I've been sick. I've tried to get a hold of y'all, and like I've even mentioned before to them, I'm thinking about getting the truck back. Me and my girlfriend are discussing it, or my fiance rather. I've been discussing it. So, and that is what like I said, what we've chose to do. Sorry, I'm a little tired. So that's just kind of an update on what's going on. I will update you guys more tomorrow. I'll make another video once I get in the truck and I start bringing it back. But here's the one thing I do need to mention on what could vary if something happens. Here's the thing. I really, to be honest, don't have the money to even really bring the truck back. Like, I do got the money, because I gotta put gas in my fiance's car. Gotta drive. It's 2 hours and 50 minutes to Tunnel Hill, Georgia, from where I live. Then we gotta drive back. Like I said, she's been working, but I've been out of work. But we've got bills, we've got food we gotta buy, and whatnot. So I've been I need to get a hold of them about turning the fuel card on so I can put some fuel in this truck. I only have about a little under quarter tank. So I question if I actually have enough fuel, because sometimes the fuel gauges ain't always accurate. And empty ain't always empty, and full ain't always full, you know what I mean? Y'all, if y'all drive a truck, y'all know what I'm talking about, how sometimes these fuel gauges can be off. So I want to make sure I got enough fuel. So if they're not going to turn the fuel card on, that might be a problem. We'll just have to see. But, like I said, still got to try to get a hold of them. I'm trying not to be, negative, but like I said, that did kind of aggravate me. So, I will keep y'all updated. I will make another video nice, bright, and early in the morning once I get started. Anyways, I appreciate y'all that watch these videos, and I've gotten 15 subscribers. That's really cool that people like my videos and it's like, oh, I'm subscribed to this guy. I want to see more of what he posts. So that's really cool, and I hope these videos are helpful and informal. And if y'all, like I said, got anything y'all want to know, please ask. I got a lot of people ask questions, and that's kind of why I made this video in a way. Some of it was extra, but y'all get the idea. Anyways, I'm going to get back to cleaning this truck out and get it nice and clean. I don't want to... Trying to do this as professionally as possible. We just got to see if they're going to cooperate. You know how some of these big truck companies can be if y'all have been through that loop, and I've been through that loop. Anyways, y'all have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out, y'all.